Is it poetry, writing, drama, painting, sculpture, music, or ballet? It is all and yet none. When John Williams created the sound of the future in Star Wars, it was the sound of 19th century Romanticism, still the most popular style for epic film soundtracks. It is deeply connected with true politics, echoing the people's fears, hopes, and aspirations. At the beginning of the 19th century, it was the voice of revolution. At the end, it was the voice of the establishment. What is romantic? In Germany, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm collected popular fairy tales. In England, Joseph Addison and Richard Steele treated old ballads as if they were high poetry. And this set the tone for one aspect of Romanticism, the belief that products of the uncultivated popular imagination could equal or even surpass those of the educated court poets and composers. In the United States, we call this movement hip-hop. What is romantic? In Germany, rather than paying attention to the individual authors of popular works, scholars celebrated the anonymous masses who invented and transmuted works as if from their very souls. All of this fantasizing about the creative folk passed on and created an ideology. Some call it romanticizing. We call it understanding the value. What is romantic? What is romantic? What is romantic? Dwelling on creative folk genius was a good deal of nationalism. French Romantic painting is full of themes relating to the political events of the period, just as graffiti sprawled the trains in America's large metropolitan areas and walls in less developed ones. We'd had something to say, and in spite of political suppression, we chose to put our vocals on the wall. The suppression of our voice forced us to speak in our native African language. Some call it art. We call it life. In Jamaica, Bob Marley voiced the political events and the conditions of his land to his people. In America, the last poets echoed our woes and the revolution. Earth, Wind, and Fire restored the power of the Egyptian mysteries. Stevie Wonder meditated and discovered the secret life of plants. And finally, Public Enemy led a resurged interest in black nationalism lost since the death of Malcolm X. What is romantic? What is romantic? One of the early effects in the folk arts seems strange to us now. The rise and spread of the reputation of Shakespeare. Although he is revered today, his reputation was at first very different. He was a popular playwright who wrote for the commercial theater in London, and his work was not entirely respectable. Academic critics scorned his indiscipline, his rejection of their concepts of drama, which were derived in part from ancient Roman and Greek patterns. A good play should not mix comedy with tragedy, not proliferate plots and subplots, not ramble through a wide variety of settings or drag out its story over months or years of dramatic time. But Shakespeare's plays did all these things. A proper serious drama should always be divided neatly into 5 acts. But Shakespeare's plays simply flowed from one scene to the next, with no attention paid to the academic rules of dramatic architecture. The The activisions we are familiar with today were even imposed on his plays by editors after his death. Because Shakespeare was a popular writer, the Romantics exaggerated his life. They were convinced he was the ultimate vindication of their faith and spontaneous creativity. Much of the drama of the European 19th century is influenced by him. Painters illustrated scenes from his plays, and composers based orchestra tone poems and operas on his narratives. Now, a young man born in America, named after a Mayan god of war, born into the world of political war, was forced to honor his past and follow his destiny. A good person should not mix comedy with tragedy. Like Shakespeare, this young man was popular, but was hated at first because of his indiscipline. A good person should not mix his personal life with his public one. Not speak of starting political parties and advocate violence. Not prophesize of his demise and fight the establishment. But Tupac did all these things. A proper drama should not flow from one scene to the next with no proper attention paid to what others thought about him. He advocated thug life, but with meaning. Maybe in his mind, he believed that a thug meant revolutionary, and he tried tying his life to those before him. Jesus fought tradition. Toussaint fought the French. Nat Turner fought slavery. The Black Panthers fought the government, and Tupac fought the media. What is romance? The Romantics explored in their fiction the agonies of frustrated love and celebrated the feeling the English called sensibility, which we now call sensitivity. Only in opera and film, where the power of music is summoned to reinforce emotion, do we actually get a glimpse of their world. The Romantics argued that we can be morally and spiritually uplifted by cultivating a greater sensitivity to our emotions, and when done properly, could be a vehicle for social change. After rock and roll's long struggle for acceptance, the 80s leveled much of the prejudice, and with this opportunity, hip-hop emerged in the American arena and unleashed a surge of energy that nurtured a renewed value system in this lifestyle. Whereas rock and roll was music, hip-hop was its positive lifestyle where its citizens, B-boys and B-girls, existed for art's sake. On the cold streets, fighting was replaced by breakdancing and uprocking. Cursing and vocal abuse was replaced by battle rapping, and the hatred of different people was replaced by the embracing love of mother hip-hop. We speculate now, but can it be said that the open-mindedness of the 80s allowed the American dream to be fulfilled? What other decade could have allowed for Planet Rock, Suede Pumas, The Breakfast Club, E.T., Graffiti, Spandau Ballet, Breathe, Michael Jackson, Prince, and Madonna? Although the great romantic works often center on terror or rage, the motive force behind these passions is most often a relationship between a pair of lovers. They celebrated romantic love as a natural birthright of every human being, the most exalted of human sentiments, the necessary foundation of a successful marriage, and this conviction continues to shape much of our thinking about relationships, marriage, and family. So thoroughly has love become identified with romance that the two are now generally taken as synonyms. What is romance? Also in Romanticism was rise in the importance of individualism. Before the 18th century, the changing economy not only made individualism attractive to the newly rich, it made possible a free market in the arts, in which painters, composers, and writers could seek out sympathetic people or a fan base to pay them for their works. No longer confined to a handful of church and aristocratic patrons who largely shared the same values, they could now afford to pursue their individual tastes in a way not possible even in the Renaissance. Can it be said that Romanticism started the foundation for the creation of the music industry? Through Romanticism, individualism became commercialized. The Lord Byron in literature and Beethoven in music are both examples of romantic individualism taken to its extremes. But like all things, there is a dark side to this aspect of Romanticism. The most influential exemplar of individualism for the 19th century was not even a creative artist at all, but a military man, Napoleon. He symbolized the ultimate selfishness, celebrating individual achievement at the expense of responsibility and tradition. The modern fascination with self-definition and self-invention, the notion that adolescence is naturally a time of rebellion in which one finds oneself, the idea that the best path to faith is through individual choice, the idea that government exists to serve the individuals who have created it. All of these are products of the romantic celebration of the individual at the expense of society and tradition. Some say that many men still follow in Napoleon's path, seeking to serve themselves and leave their baby mamas and children at home. They hang out and live in the hood, but do not believe in fatherhood.
What is romantic?
Looking back, one can see that Romanticism was not coherent or prestigious as the Enlightenment. It was more successful, though, in changing history. And soon, very soon, America would cast its eye back and realize that hip-hop changed the very fabric of time, the course of history, and the destiny of our people. It is bigger than religion, bigger than prejudice, bigger than genre, bigger than race, and bigger than politics. It is the love story of our humanity, and summed up in this one simple question. When did you first fall in love with hip-hop?
What is romantic?
Yeah, here we got it. King Ridge and Skillets. Take you back before that was a swat. Remember when we were kids, what we did and how we lived, how much we laughed, how much we danced, how much we played, how much we ran. That's how we lived in King's Ridge. Ate soul food, then ate again. Skillets that our mothers used. Hip hop was our fortitude. We always ate fish and grits, Kool-Aid and wheat toast. See, my mother did stay every day, but most of the time she runs her mouth talking about them old days. If you eat, then you clean, cause it goes both ways. Don't do Sunday dinners, now you confused, cause you make a little money running them soup to the bar. You can't go by the stove for some salmon, but you go to the studio for them albums. Food ain't good if it ain't whole, and food that fast don't last too long. I know y'all grown, but I'm old, and sometimes when it gets too cold, I gotta eat the food that warms my soul. You might be too grown for Levi's britches, but you ain't too grown for these switches. You kids so big, but you don't know living, eating your food out of plastic skillets. Remember when we were kids, what we did and how we lived, how much we laughed, how much we danced, how much we played, how much we ran. That's how we lived in King's Ridge. Ate soul food and ate again. Skillets that our mothers used. Hip hop was our fortitude. doing a thing at the stove, frying chicken wing, but she knows by my sad face and in the place, shout I'm waiting, so I go to Mickey D. Get hit with King Ridge memories, shout it, what is it? About Southern living that keeps me wishing, fix the grub like a mug, out of D, still skillet, feel the love of food that go straight to the stomach. Ask your folk, doesn't it feel like Sunday when you make Sunday? One she asked to wait too soon and then lick the spoon. It wasn't me. Now when I visit, it's always you hungry. You boys are dummies, wasting your money. Now I'm too big for Levi's britches. She still be snapping with them switches. It took Sunday dinners and family tradition to stop me eating out of plastic skillets. Remember when we were kids, what we did and how we lived, how much we laughed, how much we danced, how much we played, how much we ran. That's how we lived in Kings Ridge. Ate soul food, then ate again. Skillets that our mothers used. Hip hop was our fortitude. Remember when we were kids, what we did and how we lived, how much we laughed, how much we danced, how much we played, how much we ran. That's how we lived in Kings Ridge. Ate soul food, then ate again. Skillets that our mothers used. Hip hop was our fortitude. Remember when we were kids, what we did and how we lived, how much we laughed, how much we danced, how much we played, how much we ran. That's how we lived in Kings Ridge. Ate soul food, then ate again. Skillets that our mothers used. Hip hop was our fortitude. Remember when we were kids, what we did and how we lived, how much we laughed, how much we danced, how much we played, how much we ran. That's how we lived in Kings Ridge. Ate soul food, then ate again. Skillets that our mothers used. Hip hop was our fortitude. This song is dedicated to Kings Ridge, Beulah, Ruth, Bell, and many. Whether I was at the Shady Rest, in the front, at the pool, at the ranch, or the island. Even if I went down to Langemont, Continental College, or even over to Rainbow Arcade, I heard Beulah calling me from 37C. And I said later to Joseph, Kelvin, Jerome Holmes, Lee, and Montrese, time for me to go eat, y'all. Let's talk about Romanticism. We're not talking about the movement. We're not talking about prejudice. But we want to know what's really a romantic. Is it those people getting mushy? Saying I love you, she loves me, he loves me? Or are there deeper connotations to being romantic? Sick of the ghettos and halos, churches and savers promise someday. We wonder why life is redundant. Church folks so selfish they block the streets every Sunday. And Muslim folks hate misbehaving down one way. Packed in like rats, sniffing cheese in the distance. Sip our troubles with burdens till we're drunk and diminished. Some bored, some score, many riding the curve. And school fed them old books, old thoughts and old words. Now they're hurting for certain, they feel their lives have worsened. Living in cubicles and wishing more beautiful days will return. I'm thinking they're wrong, saying Jesus will save us, singing that same old song. If I could, I would, since I can't, I ain't. How did I lose? What did I choose? What's the good news? Life has become so materialistic. We must keep chasing dreams to stay romantic. What's so romantic? Chasing all your dreams, cause they said you couldn't have it. What's so romantic? Facing up to your fears so you can keep on standing. What's so romantic? Everybody who believes the good stuff they were told. What's so romantic? Someone still searching for that pot of gold. Are you romantic? For Between the church and the state, love and hate, real or fake. Some smile on their mileage, others hurt with their frown. Some rushing through loving, does it bother the burden? When life starts to worsen, some hurt and some nervous. There's one man rich and delivers others as servants. When master gladly comes over and asks me, get rich on what's happening, use preaching like rapping. Give them all your passion, use lies and pastors. You can drug the whole world, give them the words. Just make yourself better so they follow and serve. When they sign, use a pencil, cause legal matters a stencil. Believe in the greed, who question minister? But until you remember slave cotton and cleansing, look in the mirror, hate your face and your dimples, ask God to forgive you. Is it that simple? Deceived all these people, you're a modern day minstrel. What's so romantic? Chasing all your dreams, cause they said you couldn't have it. What's so romantic? Facing up to your fears, so you can keep on standing. What's so romantic? Everybody who believes the good stuff they were told. What's so romantic? Someone still searching for that pot of gold. I am romantic. They say I'm too old, say give it up, cause it's too late. I am romantic. I keep on keeping on. Ha! Love has made my fate. I am romantic. Working day by day, I'm fighting to pave the way. I am romantic. They don't understand this is our life. Go tell the critics that we are romantic. The art is eternal and love smiles on old souls. We are Remember romantic. That Mac, Peter, Levi Bueller, Mahali, we are romantic. The Ghetto Beat Rocker, Larry and Burnett McCauley, Shamont, we are Kelly Kell, we are romantic. Damian, Earl, Lance, we are Mark, Corey, Dex, Gerard, Rick, LaVoy, and Selena, your son, we are romantic. Joseph and Kenyette, Big Stu, Aunt Burden, Vince, Big E down in Tampa, we are Keith and Lauren, Perry, Norwood, Leonard, we are romantic. Dr. Beatty, Unaka, BJ, Miss Vera Benton, we are romantic. Fred, Charles, Boo Man, Gino, all we are romantic. Robbie, the Black Man, the Saint, we are romantic. And me say, we are romantic. And those who are yet to come.
Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Your melody touch me and your energy is my blood. You compare me to never leave. Girl, this must be love. Your words crush the worst of time, and then they rush my mind above. Your hair shines like divine wine mixed with all moonlit suns. You blow times into shapes of grace and replace all them other girls. I realize the truth about you. See, I can't describe something beyond words. If love is true, so are you. I'm digging everything blue, whether it's old or new. Who knew I would find you? And there's time to finally find my heart a home. Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. God's divine hymn blending your skin just like the wind. Insatiable taste, place your face in God's holiest groove. Never touching and hugging. See, girl, I'm loving how this ends. Your kiss lifts me from wishing back to bliss for you. You worry this love is hurry, but love can't break or bend. Love has been reduced to me and you become my truth. If love is true, so are you. I'm digging everything blue, whether it's old or new. Who knew I would find you, and now it's time to finally find my heart a home. Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Listen to your female intuition. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Here's my crime with no redemption. How can I find true love's definition? Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Discover you without restrictions. Listen to your female intuition. Brothers, we gotta love them like Nefertiti. They believe love is frozen, it needs reheating. They too excited about psychic reading for relieving stress factors. Yo, they only ask for love, trust, cuddles, a little laughter. Not masters to leave and make our kids bastards. That's how we live, and then we wonder why they be tripping. That's why they stripping to keep my attention. They still remember all the lynching. That's why they snap about health plans and pensions. Oh my God, we gotta listen to black women. They won't love it, not just hugging, maybe a little touching, some therapeutic rubbing. That's why we struggling, my brothers. We ain't discovered what it means to honor the queen, but we are still standing. That's right, yeah, still standing. Black folks, we gotta stay close. That's right, y'all, we still standing. Not loving, getting excited when another looks too long. Or I say he's wrong. We're too strong about the feeble. These brothers think that Jesus saying murder ain't evil. Peep it, I was sleeping, make the hate deep and black souls are weakened. All the good is leaking, now we empty. Simple is wimpy, living for credit, we try to get it. Our card not respected, what we do. We pawn religion for debit. Ain't life hectic, ran by paper and plastic. Life is rugged, brothers hustle, that ain't enough. Gotta get rougher, tired of suffering, we use the muscle. And discover the world is bigger, much bigger than you, nigga. So how you figure being richer will deliver? If the picture clearer, look in the mirror, my man. We still standing. That's right, y'all. We still standing. Black folks, we gotta stay close. That's right, yeah. Still standing. Tell them, say, for so long we sat around, keeping our heads down. I've noticed that we focus on enslavement. Now we're like old pavement, hard and black, full of so many cracks. Need to be done over, love's gotta be the bulldozer. Live closer, stand proud, shoulder to shoulder. When it's over, the war will notice. While we're holding, the sun is golden. It's fun being the chosen for one. The holy covenants, been recovered sense of spiritual damage in the middle passage. Why ask it? It's all satanic tactics to control our souls. Now we're backwards. Can you imagine how the angels are laughing? This is God's planning. Through us the family, it's all we can handle. We get tries at random, it don't matter. This is the black national anthem. Oh, we still standing. That's right, yeah. Still standing. Black folks, we gotta stay close. Still standing. Now let's ride out. This goes out to the squats. East Point. East Forest Park. All my people. Everybody, that's how it goes. Keep it 9-9. Is that alright? That's tight. Hey, what's up for the weekend, Mo?
Hey, I'm trying to holler at you, man. What's up?
Man, you need to holler at me, sucker.
Man, we gonna go hoop this weekend or what?
Yeah, kill them suckers.
Gotta hit the clubs.
Thanks. For real? That's what I'm doing.
Yo, what's that?
I'm seeing what's going on in the town this weekend. I'm down at the Fifi. Beats me, it's time for my rounds, believe me.
Yo, we need to hit the run and shoot, man, to kill
When
them.
I'm through doing what I got to do. Scoop me more, yeah, I'm ballin' too. I'll pay you, please. Don't call me back, just fall through.
Yo, then what's up?
Then we'll hit, mix, eat, spin and dip. Just chill, holler and trip. Get some smoothies, hit magic up for the movies.
Yo, we need to hit 112, it's crunk.
Find two queens at the club. Buy drinks, build trust, and show them love. Let's groove in, buy them food. Is that cool?
Ready for the weekend.
5 hard days, it's time to begin. I'm ready for the weekend. Hanging with my boys or that special friend. I'm ready for the weekend. Hitting all the clubs with money to spend. I'm ready for the weekend. Much love to all ATLians. I'm ready for the weekend. Big Stu call, he wants the ball. Where's my shorts? Have to hit the court. Fearsome, 166 to Fort McPherson.
I'm ready for the weekend.
Then I chill, clean up the crib, listen to Lauryn Hill. I'm done and think that's tight.
Yo, what's up?
Man, it's the girl from last night. Woo. She's holding 2 pairs of to the Apex Museum.
You know, please, would you show me?
She's peeping me. I say, hold please.
I'm ready for the
We
weekend.
get peek. I history eat. Then she says to me,
Let's go to the Stone Mountain Laser Show.
okay, Sean, let's ride. 5 hard days, it's time to begin. I'm ready for the weekend. Hanging with my boys or that special friend.
That's right.
I'm ready for the weekend. Hitting all the clubs with money to spend.
For sure.
I'm ready for the weekend. Much love to all ATLians. I'm ready for the weekend.
Knowledge, I think, is extinct, like the Sphinx.
Oh yeah, shout it. That's time.
No, shed some light. I wanna know what you think.
Yeah. The old heads work, more led on truth of you being a more beautiful you.
Ooh, go ahead, boy.
Now, let's go hit the Soviet.
I'm ready for the weekend.
We spoke 4 hours on end, then hit Tower Records, a perfect blend. Her presence and her questions.
You're so sexy.
I thanked her, I'm touched by this angel of hip hop and locks and go bangles.
He's my angel.
I'm the big banger. 5 hard days, it's time to begin. I'm ready for the weekend. Hanging with my boys or that special friend. I'm ready for the weekend. Hitting all the clubs with money to spend. I'm ready for the weekend. Much love to all ATLians. I'm ready for the weekend. 5 hard days, it's time to begin. I'm ready for the weekend. Hanging with my boys or that special friend. I'm ready for the weekend. Hitting all the clubs with money to spend. I'm ready for the weekend. Much love to all ATLians. I'm ready for the weekend. 5 hard days, it's time to begin. I'm ready for the weekend.
friend. I'm ready for the weekend. Hitting all the clubs with money to spend.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend. Yeah, the weekend. Say jail for the 9-9. To listen and learn, remember my name. Without revelation, how could that be changed? Now listen and learn, remember my name. Without revelation, how can that be changed? My flow is packed with one purpose. Reach out to those that need my service like sage to spice. Flavor the surface for days and nights. Neighbors are nervous, they won't fight for civil rights, but will beat the wife and say it's right. Where's our? When we forget the birthright, we can't connect with the light. We must search for signs of angelic work. Seek God first, like Sprite. Obey your thirst, your life what it's worth. Indulge in love, not be else above God. Judging the word, this message. Welcome to the blessing. Into heaven, stop stressing. We were created in its essence. We killing, unwilling to discipline the children. We need to be delivered. Now listen and learn. Remember my name. Without revelation, how can that be changed? Now listen and learn. Remember this name. Without revolution, how can that be changed? Release the woe. Come back to service. Disease is wet holes. Back God serving. Wash away sins of my eternal life in service. I look within and ask why. Holy books ain't working. Now we must begin to love ourselves. Where we born in sin, so we'll go to hell. We need a. We must choose the light before we lose our birthright. When we renew the spirit in birth, that's when we glue together. Religion and church, saints is able to hold us stable till the loser like Judas confuse the Satan and the Savior's future. Why you stressing God's message? It ain't changed. The first lesson we must maintain. We killing, unwilling to discipline the children. We need to be delivered. Now listen and learn. Remember my name. Without revelation, how can that be changed? Now listen and learn. Remember this name. Without revolution, how can that be changed? Like Caesar old, save, fight for heaven. Greed and gold makes life unpleasant. We deceive our soul thinking God gon' tame us. Indeed, that's cold. Why? The truth ain't famous. It's reserved and being held captive. We deserve to be in hell, serving two masters. Where's our revelation is real? Satan's operation is here. The kids will work hardest to make a living. Sometimes I find religion farthest from the truth. It's hard to find God, and without direction, we live for sex, judge another's complexion. Why we stressing? God message ain't changed. The first lesson we must maintain. We killing, unwilling to discipline the children. We need to be delivered. Yeah. Now listen and learn. Remember my name. Yeah. Without revelation, that won't be changed. Now listen and learn. Remember this name. Without revolution, how can that be changed? Listen and learn. Remember this name. Remember my 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 name. Yeah. Are we feeling the chill?
blessings of melanin energy. Too much technology is stopping us, dropping the count of kids that live like a colony or a community. The answer's easy, but it takes a speedy recovery of African energy to enter the children, instilling a sense of feeling, drilling deep in the memories, the cosmic penalty of neglected heavenly astrology energy.
Are you feeling the children? Are you feeling the children? The children. Are you feeling the children? Are you feeling the children? The children.
Are we really feeling the children making millions of dollars for rebuilding the inner city? Why pity the few witty that shoot bullets cause they need identity? They're deserting me, and at the same time they're hurting me. It's certainly serving the enemy, villain policy. This evil conspiracy is killing me. It's inside of me, cause pride is my penalty. My peace be tripping C. They think their money's reality. I tell them dummies, it's fantasy, a part of the enemy. Why is he digging me? Or is it the Hennessy that's really pimping me? Hurting me or bury me? Daddy be leaving me and mommy makes it. God's willing, who's really feeling for our children?
Are you feeling the children? Are you feeling the children? The children.
Are we really feeling the children? They won't be kneeling to 1 million cars with billions. They are relieving our feet, making victory complete. They pissed cause we have been so weak. I'm willing to fight cause they're beginning to build. Bringing back natural healing, African religion to our cities. They reliving what we were giving millions. Honestly, our elderly readily participated and made it possible. A chance to reign again by dynasty, but you're conveniently allowed sin to be washed away in one day. I confess my humanity, to then I only pity that some are witty, cause we didn't give them their identity. Who's really feeling for our children?
Are you feeling the children? Are you feeling the children? The children.
Why am I still chasing dreams? Seeking out my queen. Oh God, where can she be? Is she still looking for me? Why am I still chasing dreams? Seeking out my queen. I remember when black women were queens. Now they're just fabric we used before we dreamed. Cause they wearing tight denim, we think it's alright to get in them. Who's the fools it seems? Life ain't school, some of us. Why touch without trust? We love being in lust, living our pipe dreams. Sister, we got to fight that part of ourselves that pushes us closer to hell. That's the result of ignorance and being disobedient. We were afraid of independence. Look at my brother's eyes and you see emptiness or loneliness. And our grief, our only chance of peace comes with you. I believe what goes up, see it must come down. If that don't work, let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. Why am I still chasing dreams? Seeking out my queen. Oh God, where can she be? Is she still looking for me? Why am I still chasing dreams? Seeking out my queen. Oh God, where can she be? Is she still looking for me? Sisters, you strove with control. Greatness infects the rest.
See, we want the best, thinking safe sex will induce you. All that does is confuse you. That's when we lose you. To make up the mistake, we work to get in who's who. We don't choose one, we choose two. We think men will make up for one, whether we become. It's the wonder. You say we're dumb. Sisters, listen to our cries and our streams. We resort to hoop dreams and sexual flings rather than waiting for love in the spring where rivers flow and the stars go. You know what I mean. You sisters are beautiful. You deal with disrespect, neglect, and untruth, and do everything that you need to do. We don't understand the value of you. You just want what's best for you. Why am I still chasing dreams, seeking out my queen? Oh God, where can she be? Is she still looking for me? Why am I still chasing dreams, seeking out my queen? Oh God, where can she be? Is she still looking for me? Why am I still chasing dreams, seeking out my queen? Oh God, where can she be? Is she still looking for me? Is she still looking for me?
We must live up to what we were born to. Find God and find truth. That's what we must do. We must live up to what we were born to. Find God and find truth. That's what we must do.
What you gonna do when you're hearing the people say, what are your dreams? What are your goals? Why did you let them stray? What you gonna do? You rushing to make it home. Your wife's undressed, but her breasts are filled with silicone. What you gonna do? You lost your best friend, stabbed you in the back of that. Where will the madness end? What you gonna do when your lady trips? She starts kicking it strong with your boy. Our black relationships.
What you gonna do when the truth comes to you? What you gonna do when the truth comes to you?
What you gonna do? Younger son is an Uncle Tom. He sell dope to his mom. What have we become? What you gonna do? Go to college to be your best? 4 long years. Ain't it weird that you come out knowing less? What you gonna do when the world finally lets you know that if you ain't rich, then what you get is based on who you know? What you gonna do when our sisters finally see that ladies first, they gave it up for equality?
What you gonna do when the truth comes to you?
What you gonna do when the truth? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do, baby? I wanna know. What you gonna do now, baby?
What you gonna do? The church is money, it makes you large. Your head is swelled and you bring hell into the house of God. What you gonna do? Refuse to rap about the truth. Best in the world, your baby girls on Stewart Avenue. What you gonna do with your bachelor's degree? The job you need, they believe in the PhD. What we're gonna do when we finally realize that black and white was not the fight when the truth arrives?
What you gonna do when the truth comes?
nobody tell me what to do. I run my life, man. You know it's me. I'm married, but shawty, I run this. When I leave work, I feel that it's time for me to chill. Tell Tanya this is her week, but first, shawty, let me hit the crib. I hide my phone cause I've been married too long. My wife's always fussing, saying something's wrong. She can't wait, and I ain't got time. I tell her I'm going to hoop. She say that's fine. I pack my bags and give her a kiss. Ain't nothing like a legit mistress. Finish with Tanya and make Monique say she loves me, talking about she saved. Now she's played, I hit then I ate, and I was gone before she knew she gave. Now my wife wants me around. She keeps asking about our vows. When, what, where, and how. When will I be back in town? She will fuss about a crown. I'm sorry, darling, I get around. Who knows when I lost my soul, and at what cost did I introduce the cross? Tell me, who's my boss? Who knows when I lost my soul, and for what cost did I introduce the cross? Tell me, who's my boss? I'm sick of paying these bills and taking ginseng pills. Tanya said that she's going to sleep, so I'ma hit the crib. I don't call home cause I've been married so long. Those are my bricks, I take care of home. I can't wait for her to fix my plate. She let me escape, now we can mate. When I found one of my boys in my bed, my wife making noise, screaming his name and seeing him plain. Well, it used to be mine, so I took good aim. Did I buck too much? I love my wife, but my aim was short, I also took her life. Now in jail, I write on the walls, asking God, is this my fault? Now my wife ain't around, and I'm reading over our vows. She can't talk now, 6 feet in the ground. I'm joining my wife in the ground. Now who knows when I lost my soul, and at what cost did I introduce the cross? Tell me, who's my boss? Who knows when I lost my soul, and for what cost did I introduce the cross? Tell me, who's my boss? Who knows when I lost my soul, and at what cost did I introduce the cross? Tell me, who's my boss? Who's my boss? Who's my boss? Why does life go on? Why does life go on? People say focus but don't notice the strain, and joke about hope, can't they feel the pain? Changing, rearranging, when they're gone, it says retreats, they live in the streets. Why go on? The harder I fight, the worse life gripes. It feeds off the night, should I sacrifice? When my best suffice, I'm ready to get away. Death's gotta be better than living this way. I'm sick of living like this, waiting for something to give. They say I should believe, I'm gonna see what they mean. When I lose my job, why does life go on? When she breaks my heart, why does life go on? When my family dies, why does life go on? And if grown men cry, do we care why? Just stay strong, that's what they say. You must go on, wait for better days. Because life is amazing when you think you're done and the worst has come. You agonize and realize life is time. I'm gonna wait on mine. The sun shines on different folks in different ways. Find your spot, cause in the end, even with your friends, God is all you got. Man, ain't you sick of living like this? Waiting for something to give. Come with me, we'll see what it's like to really live. When I lose my job,
why does life go on? When she breaks my heart, why does life go on? When my family dies, why does life go on? And if grown men cry, do we care why? Of living like this, waiting for something to give. Come with me, we'll see what it's like to really live. When I lose my job, why does life go on? When she breaks my heart, why does life go on? When my family dies, why does life go on? And if grown men cry, do we care why? I will survive, I will go on. I will survive, I will go on. Every day, every day. Can't cause rumors claim she was wrong. She opened her home to my soul. She said stay strong, seek the divine, listen with your heart, feel with your mind. She taught me truth inside a drum line. Sound sent me on my bloodline. She said the darkest days have funny ways, cause love help more folks than it saves. Love helps more folks than it saves. She taught me jazz theories and Egyptian glyphics. Let me observe semester days and edit our spirits. Sent me to bond at Montero Farms with Wolverine, the chosen few who sought truth and fought for her dream. When weekend taught us duty, seeing the beauty of a hug, the SGA discovered each other through her love. Discovered each other through her heavenly love. Bill Morris Brown is gone and the world is growing cold, but her blood runs deep inside our veins and her song still sings in our souls. Other schools are poor attempts trying to imitate her sound. We're just the living legacies to dear old Morris Brown. Now she talk when she speaks, her power's gone. Her gray hair streams between her dreams and her songs. I still remember her singing to me. She put me on the knee, told me about Big Bethel. And as she spoke, my eyes settled on the black kettle. She cooked herbal remedies. She said black memories were gone and the struggle was going on, but poison settled in the bone. She said she didn't have long. I asked what's wrong. She said God told her to come on home. Yeah, come on home. I watched her get sicker over the years. She sang less songs and more hymns when she wasn't crying tears. She fussed about the board and financial bills. Her blood pressure got high, then settled, and BJ got fired. And for weeks she didn't speak. See, I thought it was grief till I heard Miss Benton had deceased. She told me to not cry, don't be troubled. Take what she taught me and continue the struggle. Young brothers, don't you worry, don't be troubled. Just continue your struggle. Bill Morris Brown is gone and the world is growing cold, but her blood runs deep inside our veins and her song still sings in our souls. Other schools are poor attempts trying to imitate her sound. We're just the living legacies to dear old Morris Brown. The doctor said too much blood she lost, and the board chose a transplant called Dr. Cross. It started good, her skin flush, but months later, alumni rush to her side. She whispered, "I've had it rough. All my money's gone. See, I've done enough. The struggling stuff has done me in." Then she grinned, and a tear flew as her head dropped. She breathed one time, and then she stopped. We gathered round, held hands, and said with pride out loud, "We love you, dear old Morris Brown." Yes, we do. Dear old Morris Brown is gone, and the world is growing cold. But her blood runs deep inside our veins, and her song still sings in our souls. Other schools are poor attempts trying to imitate her sound. We're just the living legacies to dear old Morris Brown. Dear old Morris Brown is gone, and the world is growing cold. But her blood runs deep inside our veins, and her song still sings in our souls. Other schools are poor attempts trying to imitate her sound. We're just the